I'm Sean Lardo. I am the Economy Evangelist at IT Nation, here for another edition of the Central Mafia Hit Squad. Dope. Anyway,
Adopted.
Nailed it. So, with that said, we brought on a new guest. I have my colleague and co-host Juan Mac.
Juan Mac. Facilitator for the Central Mafia.
I like you do that. Juan Mac. Yeah, I said it was Juan Mac. It's not an AA meeting.
I said my last name.
I said Juan Mac. Then you said...
It's not an AA meeting. I said my last name.
Oh.
It's just first names only.
I've never been to the meetings.
Oh.
Now, moving on. That's not telling. So we're here with our good friend Cheri. How are you?
I am good. I'm Cheri Newey. I work for an MSP in Chicagoland, JATAG Solutions. Been in the MSP world for just over a year now.
What do you do for the MSP?
I am the operation manager, so I work with our clients, trying to set them up and do all the SOPs for our company so we can run smoother and smarter.
Awesome. So, okay, so we previously talked to Larry Metter from Infima. You're one of his customers, actually.
Yes.
So I know you guys have started working with them recently. So tell me, what was the importance of them? Why did you get involved in using them?
I had vetted a couple other companies, and what I really liked about Infima was that I could set it up quickly, and I didn't have to do anything else after that. It was automatic. The campaigns got sent out randomly to the clients, and I could run reports. I didn't have to go in and set up a campaign for each client, which saved me time and money.
So that's important. And it's funny because we had a conversation earlier with Juan Mac.
I was going to go there. Yeah, about to go there.
Go, Juan.
No, it's really important that when you talk about managing time and the importance of that, not only for you, but for your team.
Yes.
So how much, do you have a comparison, like how much time previously you or your team were spending managing cybersecurity awareness for the internal company or for your clients, and now the difference, like what's the impact for you and your team for now moving forward with Infima?
Going back to the automatic campaigns, in the other companies you would have to set it up, and it would take me a good half hour to an hour to set it up per client.
Mm-hmm.
And here it just gets sent out. I don't even know when it's getting sent out, but I can go in and look to see if someone's clicked on it, see what training they've taken also, because if they do click on a phishing email, they get automatic security training assigned to them.
Yeah, so you have that automation built in. We were talking about that.
And I don't
earlier.
have to worry about it at all.
Fantastic.
You ask how much percentage?
How much percentage of your time were you? You have to answer that.
I was spending about 33.3% of my time.
Do you see that? That's how you answer that question.
That's how you answer that question, yeah.
Because earlier I asked one the exact same question. I said, "What's the percentage?" He goes,
10 hours.
4 hours.
I did 4 hours.
Wait.
Yeah.
Then I said, "All right, then." And Larry's like, "Why don't you just ask the hours? How many hours?" He goes, 1%. I'm like, "This is ridiculous. It's just not a good thing here." Okay, so now, one of the big questions is, and we started to already address it kind of, is, we know that SAT is important, and for obvious reasons.
Yes.
But then we also know there's challenges to it. And you kind of already started touching on previous challenges. But even now, do you have current challenges the way you're operating today?
In regards to the product, or
at large? It's because this is, for us, we want it to be educational for when the MSPs are thinking and considering what to do, regardless of a technology, right?
And that's it. Getting our client buy-in. They don't realize how important cybersecurity is. And with the team at Infima, they supply flyers that we can send out. And it is a team where I can reach out to Zach or Kelsey and say, I need this, and they have it to me to be able to send out to my client and to educate our clients on the importance.
Got it. Okay. That's something we didn't even touch on, was that buy-in. Okay, so how do you get the buy-in to take place? Do you even know?
Can you tell me?
I tell them to watch the IBM commercials because it seems to scare everybody. There's all these hacks and all these phishing attempts. So no, I think it's an important question we probably should address is how do you get the client to buy in and adopt?
And I'm hoping that I can do that through the reports to show them, see, this is where your employees have been clicking, and if we don't have this in place, you could be out a lot more money.
And we talked about it earlier about using this tool for your QBRs.
Yes.
As you move forward and talk to your clients, how the importance not only of security, but the benefit that you bring to a client as an MSP and keeping their employees secure.
And even though they're paying up front, how much they can save in the end to keep their business up and running. That's what what's important to them, is to keep their business flowing without downtime.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you also earlier mentioned that you're in charge of SOPs. Like,
Yes.
You know, I love process. I love SOPs.
Like you got all excited.
Yeah, I got all excited. Like, well, we need to talk. How do you take now cybersecurity awareness and put it into the SOPs for your client? Is there a connection?
I think that
as a deliverable?
everything that we do for a client should also include cybersecurity, because it touches everything that we do, and we need to make sure that they're using MFAs, that they have strong passwords, so that it's changing, that their employees know how important cybersecurity is.
Anything else you have to say?
No.
You sure?
I thought you were going to say something
No,
else.
I was
like, yeah,
going
go.
to, but then I was like, I should just stay out of this because I don't care about SOPs as much as you do, apparently. So
Policies and procedures. Come on.
we got that.
Yeah.
Okay, but actually, but actually, it does take us back to a conversation we had earlier without you, but now you're involved. So welcome
You were
to the
talking behind my back?
We were like,
Yeah.
are you bringing that Cheri woman? Really? God, no. So the real question came down to, we were talking about how cyber insurance.
Compliance.
And as you look down the hierarchy of it chronologically, it literally is, we know that the end result is cybersecurity insurance, and before that is governance and compliance.
Yes.
In order to get the governance and compliance, you have to have, well, SOP, security training, all that stuff,
Yes.
right? So how do you see it falling in that same order, first off?
Yes, and the first is the training, and then
Yep.
the policies, and then the documentation to be able to report back so you can get the insurance.
Absolutely. So SOPs are so important in this case, because SOPs are delivered to every single group or department of the company,
Yes.
and they have to follow and adhere to that, which is compliance and governance, ultimately.
Yeah.
Now
With the
you-
automation, it's a lot easier to maintain those SOPs, right?
I can spend more time on that
Yeah.
than doing the campaigns.
Correct.
My goodness, you should work for Larry. All right. Well, that's all we have for today, Cheri. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
for
Juan
joining
Mac.
us. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Juan Mac,
Yeah.
for being here with me again, Juan Mac.
They come to your studio.
From Comptia Studio, Central Mafia Hit Squad. We are out for now. Toodles.
Take care.